Hello, this is Midshipman Stephen Pavlansky, and in this video, we will be discussing how to conduct a steering gear test on board a merchant marine vessel. Steering gear tests are conducted on board merchant marine vessels before entering or leaving a port because it is required by the United States Code of Federal Regulations. According to Title 33, Section 164.25 of the CFRs, it states that vessels must test the steering gear no more than 12 hours between entering or leaving a port. And when conducting these steering gear tests, the primary and secondary systems must be tested to ensure the steering gear is properly operating. To initiate a steering gear test, the bridge will call down to the engine room to conduct the test. When this occurs, one of the licensed engineers, normally the third engineer, will report to the steering gear to conduct the test. Once the engineer gets into the steering gear room, they will call the bridge via sound-powered phone to ensure this system of communications works. While on the sound-powered phone, they'll talk with the bridge and they'll test the remote steering first. The bridge will steer the rudder to 30 or 35 degrees starboard to start. The bridge will read their angle indicator upstairs to ensure it is actually reading 35 degrees starboard. The engineer down below the steering gear will check the local angle indicator on top of the steering gear to ensure it also reads 35 degrees starboard. Once this is confirmed, it will be brought back to 0, and the same thing will be done for the port side. After it is confirmed that remote steering works from the bridge, the emergency steering will now be tested. This can be done by on the local controller. The switch will be changed from remote to local. When this is done, this will allow the engineer to operate the solenoids to change the angle of the rudder. To test the emergency solenoids, you would first pull the pin from each of the handles. Once the pin is pulled, then you can pull the lever. For example, if you pull the green lever, you'll direct the rudder to the starboard side. You would do this to bring the rudder to 35 degrees or 30 degrees and make sure that the angle indicator actually reads 35 degrees and that the bridge is also reading 35 degrees up top. Once that is confirmed, you can do the same thing for the port side. When this is all done, the steering gear test will be completed. You can bring the controller back into remote control, and then you would log in the logbook that a steering gear test was conducted at that given time. After making the logbook entry of the steering gear test, there are no further requirements. That is all I have for today. Thank you for watching this video on how to conduct a steering gear test.